guys, it's Benny. Let's do a little physics here. Some action, reaction, thermodynamics, laws of gravity kind of stuff, right? Here's the action.
Yet you all come to us young people for hope. How dare you? You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words. And yet I'm one of the lucky ones. People are suffering. People are dying. Entire ecosystems are collapsing.
This was in 2017. Tell me, which ecosystems have collapsed and where's the mass death? I thought the world would be over by now. That's what we were promised. We were promised the world would be over by these twisted contortionists reading from their notes here. Why were we all so stupid? Why was everyone so dumb? Look at how she's reading a script. You can see it. She's reading a script. Look down, read. Look down, read. Learn the line. Just like AOC, she's an actress. Okay, it's an actress. But that's the action. Okay, everybody got obsessed with this. And then here's the reaction. Spain decides to go 100% renewable power grid. Good. Spain's grid ran entirely on renewable energy for the first time on April 16th. Wind, solar, and hydro, all meeting the peninsular electricity demand during the weekday. Wow. Good for you, Spain. Okay, so let's go to the reaction, shall we? Because for every action, there's a equal and opposite reaction. Blackout chaos, huge power outages, strikes Spain. Portugal and France, entire cities plunged into total blackout, transportation network shut down, internet cut off, scenes of mayhem. Got it? Jeez. It's almost like we were all right. All of us were right. You were all wrong, and we were right. That you would descend into a new dark age if you canceled fossil fuels for these absolute twisted, lunatic, freak children that are reading from scripts that were written for them that don't know jack about anything. Spain and Portugal have been hit by widespread blackouts with millions plunged into darkness amid scenes of mayhem across major European cities. The power cuts come days after Spain's power grid ran entirely on renewable energy, wind, solar, and hydropower. It's like perfect. It's right out of a script. Spanish officials are urgently investigating the cause of the outages and have said they are looking into the possibility the blackouts were triggered by a cyber attack. Some of them were saying it was a solar flare, you see. It was an astrological event. Got it? Not our fault. Not our fault at all. No, I can show you exactly what the problem was up here. Wind, solar, and hydropower. Madrid's mayor, who urged the people to stay where they are. Oh, shelter in place. Oh, okay. Stay in, stay safe. Got it. Good. I've never seen this one before. It's not completely out of a Klaus Schwab wet dream. Stay where they are as they deal with the disaster, while the president of the city's regional government has called for Spain's prime minister to activate the emergency plan so soldiers can be deployed. Oh, martial law. No power, no internet, martial law. Shelter in place. Where have I seen this before? Videos online show railway networks in Spain, cities plunged into chaos, people being evacuated through tunnels, blackout train stations. Parts of France also lost power. The country's grid operator confirmed. Further outages have been reported as far as Belgium, according to the latest information. The cause of the outage is not yet clear. It's trying to identify the origin. And what's even worse, what's even scarier about all this, is they don't even know what the hell's going on, right? They're not even sure what's happening. It's amazing. Watch what happened here. There's like a big tennis event going on right now. And they're interviewing a tennis star, and the entire thing goes black. It's crazy. Coco Gauff, post-match interview in Madrid.
I had avocado toast and what else did I? Oh, fruit. So that was pretty much it. It was an early start. I didn't sleep that well last night, so maybe I just need to not get a lot of sleep.
All the screens go black. The microphone goes black. And she's like, can I please immediately go back to the United States of America where they're not destroying all of their coal-burning fireplace. Remember, they destroyed all their nuclear reactors. They destroyed all their coal-burning reactors. These people are broken. Europeans are broken. Let's go ahead and check in here on what's happening here. Data from Spain's grid operator, Red Electra, shows the dramatic drop in energy usage across Spain. Oh, look. Widespread power outages, several cities in Western Europe, triggering chaos. Railways, airports, traffic lights went down, along with communication systems. The shocking blackouts struck about 12:35 p.m. have impacted millions of people. Spain, Portugal. Parts of France, Andorra, Belgium, Netherlands, suffering outages, so now they're spreading. Spain's state electric network, Red Electra, which now gradually restoring power to the country's neighboring Portugal, a very strong oscillation in the electrical network caused Spain's power system to disconnect from the European system. Red Electra director Eduardo Petro refused to speculate on the cause of this oscillation as investigations are ongoing, while Portugal's grid operator. The anomalous oscillations down to extreme temperature variations along a very high voltage power lines in Spain. The atmospheric phenomenon could have caused the voltage frequency in some parts. This is, an atmospheric phenomenon. The scarier part is that they don't know how this happened. I mean, that's actually even worse. It'd be one thing if this happened and you're like, well, yeah, it was the tornado, right? That caused the power outage. But no, they just have no clue. Traditional generators like coal and hydroelectric plants and gas turbines are connected directly to the grid via heavy spinning machines. When turned on, these massive machines are constant motion, and the inertia caused by their weight and momentum acts like a shock absorber, helping insulate the grid against sudden disturbances, for example, the transmission failure. Solar, wind, and power do not provide the natural inertia generated from these so-called spinning machines, leaving the grid more vulnerable to subsequent oscillations. But some bitter little angry Swedish girl screamed at us with her twisted, contorted face, and so we felt bad, so we killed our society. We ended 1,000 years of human advancement because of some angry little degenerate Hamas member. Got it. Renewable energy for sources, predominantly solar and wind, met the demand for all of Spain for the first time, and then this. Now everybody is trapped in total and complete darkness. Look at how hideous. Look at these hideous solar panels. How is this? How are they? You ever flown over these solar panel farms? How is this better for the environment? You're never going to be able to convince me that that's better for the environment. It's hideous for the environment. Look at them. It's hideous, absolute and total madness across the internet. Number one trend in the world actually right now, power outages in Spain. The banks, long lines for the banks. Oh yeah, good. Great society you got there. Over-reliance on renewables behind catastrophic blackouts in Spain. Look at this. People are just absolutely crushing. Renewables don't risk blackouts, said the media, but they did and they do. The physics are simple. And now the blackouts in Spain strand people in elevators, jam traffic, ground flights, and it's clear that too little inertia caused the excess. Solar resulted in the system collapse. There you go. Rolling electrical blackout. Agenda 2030. That's right. Of course, Spain would be where it begins because they literally have Agenda 2030 plastered all over their trains. That's the get rid of all fossil fuels. Blackouts have stranded trains like this in the middle of fields. Spain reportedly went 100% renewables and then suddenly crash. Massive power blackout in Spain. No internet. Payments are off. Flights are canceled. People in panic. We took out our blankets and had a great time together. This is what negative GDP looks like. Oh, okay. Nobody has any power, so I guess let's all just go be dirty hippies in the park. What about the people on life support? How about them? How about the people that actually need to do something with their lives? That's fine. Be part of degenerate 0% GDP growth. Some of us have lives to live. Some of us have things to do, right? That's fine. Go get drunk in the middle of the day. Great life. People walking through these. This is very dangerous, by the way. These tracks are electrified. You could really get knocked out. Currently a huge blackout in Spain. No end in sight. The matches are paused indefinitely. This tennis match because everything is dark. It's all in black. Look at that. It's in the middle of the tennis match. Nobody can see anything. Have they tried unplugging and plugging it back in? Says a top pro tennis player. The EU commissioner saying this is everything you need to survive the first crisis. What do you mean the first crisis? European governments are telling their citizens to stockpile for war, promoting basic items for the first crisis. Okay. It's a little creepy. Let's, why not? Let's watch a little bit.
Bag Survival Edition. First up, my glasses. Super important if you want to see what is happening or not. Next, my document in waterproof pouch. A must in a rainy Brussels. Now, let's talk about lighting. I have a flashlight. If you don't forget the matches and, of course, the light. Turn. And water, of course, because water is life. And my special friend.
And water. She says water with the little cap. The single innovation out of the EU in the last 40 years. The water bottle cap that stays on the bottle and then rips up your nose or your face while you're drinking from it. This post went viral this weekend. Okay, that's just incredibly creepy and dystopic. The American mind cannot comprehend this. It's a photo of a bunch of degenerate British tourists drinking in the middle of the day in a dirty Spanish street with the busted old electrical lines. Yeah, Europeans right now. How viral did this go? Yeah, 102,000 likes. British tourists in Spain, what's to comprehend? It looks like Epcot, except people are smoking. Amazing to me, really. Hey, Americans! Power goes out in all of Spain and Portugal. And they can't even post. They can't post anymore. Turns out these are the managers of the Southern European power grid. Well, that didn't last long. Confirm. Electricity is down in the entire Portugal and Spain. Yes. Very bad. 12 hours later. Spanish mind cannot comprehend this. Oh, this is fun. Everyone roasting this. Okay. Don't be stupid, right? Like, don't give in to this fever dream of globalism that somehow there's this magic energy source that will be able to cure all of society's problems. There isn't. It doesn't exist. You won't ever be able to get rid of using fossil fuels. I'm totally in favor of like new inventions, obviously, but you're going to have to bring back what actually works. If you want to get rid of fossil fuels, you need to build nuclear. I'm not paid to say that. It's just a absolute matter-of-fact reality that is the next best renewable energy source. That is the only renewable energy source. Because fossil fuels are also renewable energy source. That's where they come from. The earth, churn and burn. Anyway, just like LOL at all of this. Perfect timing. Literally couldn't have scripted it better. Glad the internet's on here. Like, share, and subscribe. Unless you're in Spain. See ya.